Picture this. It's 6 a.m. The alarm clock is screaming like a banshee. Your brain feels like it's submerged in a vat of oatmeal. You stumble to the kitchen, drawn by the irresistible aroma of salvation, coffee. Before that first sip, you're practically a sleepwalking zombie, capable of only the most basic grunts and groans. But then, the magic elixir hits your lips, and it's like someone just jump-started your brain with a lightning bolt. Suddenly, the world is a brighter, more manageable place. You can form coherent sentences, maybe even solve a Sudoku puzzle. Coffee, you see, isn't just a beverage, it's a life-giving nectar for the sleep-deprived masses. So what exactly is it about coffee that turns us from grumpy zombies into functioning humans? It's a transformation many of us rely on daily, but few truly understand the science behind it. The answer, my friends, lies in a little something called caffeine. This natural stimulant is found in coffee beans, tea leaves, and even cacao pods. This magical compound works its wonders by tricking your brain into thinking it's more awake than it actually is. It's like a little wake-up call for your nervous system. You see, when you're tired, a neurochemical called adenosine builds up in your brain, essentially telling your body it's time to hit the hay. Adenosine binds to receptors in your brain, slowing down nerve cell activity and making you feel drowsy. Caffeine swoops in like a superhero, blocking adenosine receptors and preventing them from doing their job. By doing this, caffeine keeps those receptors from slowing down your brain activity. The result? You feel more alert, energized, and ready to tackle the day, or at least make it through that morning meeting without nodding off. So next time you sip your coffee, remember the tiny but mighty caffeine working behind the scenes? Now before you go thinking coffee is some kind of miracle drug, let's talk about the flip side. Sure, that morning cup of joe can feel like a lifesaver, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. While caffeine can boost your mood, improve focus, and even enhance athletic performance, it also has a darker side. It's a double-edged sword that can cut both ways. Too much of a good thing, as they say, can lead to a case of the jitters, that all-too-familiar feeling of your heart doing a drum solo in your chest. It's not just a mild inconvenience, it can be downright uncomfortable. Insomnia is another common side effect, especially if you're indulging in that afternoon latte a little too close to bedtime. The caffeine lingers in your system, making it hard to wind down and get the rest you need. And let's not forget the dreaded caffeine crash. That sudden drop in energy can leave you feeling more exhausted than before. Remember that initial burst of energy? Well, like all good things, it must come to an end. The high is temporary, and the fall can be steep. And when it does, you're often left feeling more drained and sluggish than you did before that first cup. So, while coffee can be a great pick-me-up, it's important to enjoy it in moderation to avoid the pitfalls. Section 4. The two faces of coffee, from jumpy to joyful. Coffee, the beloved beverage that fuels our mornings and keeps us going through the day, has a dual nature. It can be both a source of joy and a cause of jitters. So is coffee a friend or foe? This question has sparked countless debates among coffee enthusiasts and health experts alike. The answer, as with most things in life, is a bit more complicated than a simple yes or no. Coffee can be a wonderful companion, but it requires a mindful approach. It's all about finding the right balance. Too much coffee can leave you feeling anxious and jittery, while just the right amount can enhance your focus and mood. Think of it this way. Imagine a coffee shop. It's a place where people come together, each with their own unique relationship with coffee. On one side, you have the jittery Jills. Those poor souls who've had one too many espressos and are now vibrating at a frequency only dogs can hear. Their overconsumption has turned their coffee experience into a nerve-wracking ordeal. On the other side, you have the Zen masters of coffee, calmly sipping their lattes, completely in control of their caffeine intake. They have mastered the art of enjoying coffee without letting it control them. The key is to find your own sweet spot, that magical amount of coffee that gives you the boost you need without sending you into a caffeine-induced frenzy. By understanding your own limits and preferences, you can transform your coffee experience from jumpy to joyful. Section 5. The coffee verdict. Embrace the buzz, in moderation, of course. At the end of the day, coffee, like most things in life, is best enjoyed in moderation. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how it reacts to different amounts of caffeine. Remember, coffee is a powerful tool. It can help us wake up, focus, and even be more productive. But like any powerful tool, it's important to use it wisely. So go forth, my caffeinated comrades, and embrace the buzz, responsibly of course.